Robert, can you hear me?
That better?
Yeah, now I hear you.
Yeah, I was logging on with my computer. I failed to think about it. It doesn't have a microphone.
No wonder I didn't
I
hear
had to
you.
run get my iPad. It's probably better without microphone, though, Paul. Chances are good. But I don't make any noise tonight anyway.
How was your week?
My week was, oh, it was okay. It wasn't bad. It was nothing special. It was just kind of regular stuff. I don't want to be the whiner, but I'm just so bummed out about Kevin. Uh,
I know. I think about it all the time.
yeah, I do too. I suspect everybody does. I never thought about how special he was. Well, now he's gone. It all comes uh, to view. I don't know.
It had crossed my mind that this group and like the Austin Ukulele Society really hangs on a single person,
Yeah,
and
that's true.
but it never crossed my mind that it was going to really be important that that was the case anytime soon.
Yeah, and it's all a talent thing. Kevin had tremendous talent, not just as musician wise, but in working with and dealing with and getting close to people.
Yes, he was a real people person, I guess.
Yeah. So I don't know. We'll just have to see how things go, but he'll be missed.
Maybe we'll talk about it in this meeting some, but it's going to take all of us pulling a little weight. Pitching in songs, I think, will be an important thing for us to contribute because he did a ton of work in picking out music for us.
Sure. Well, there's such a range of talent, ability, experience amongst some of us, myself especially, we're barely just able to kind of eke along a little bit around the edges. And other people are quite capable of carrying off and playing more complex and varied stuff. So he was able to kind of mesh that and bridge that. And, I don't know.
Hey, Barbara.
Paul, how are you?
Doing pretty well. How are you?
Good.
However,
Oh, Robert, your name is Nancy now.
Huh? Oh, why have I got Nancy's name on there? That's really weird. Oh, I know. She borrowed my iPad the other day, and everything got reset to her in the process. I keep running into stuff where it says, "Well, Nancy," and I'm not sure where that all takes place. But
Tablets
How do
aren't.
you do?
Hey, Brenda.
Hi, Paul. How you doing?
Good. Tablets don't seem like they're very good at being shared because of things like that. They sort of expect just one person to use it.
yeah, I didn't realize that. I mean, I didn't even think about it. She needed it to do some stuff with the grandkids. And yeah, sure, take mine, and came back. And first thing happened is I opened my email,
And
and
it's
it's
her
all
email.
letters to her. It's all
Yeah.
notes to her. It's like, wait a minute. That took me a couple of days to get that out.
Yeah.
And all it was just, one little spot in there needed to be.
Giddy.
I don't even look at Facebook on my tablet anymore because my wife logged in as her Facebook account once, and I don't know what my Facebook. So it's like, all right, fine.
I can totally understand.
Yes, my cat has joined us. So if you see a tail going by, it's the cat crawling across my lap.
I didn't see it yet.
Just
I'll keep an eye
trying
out.
trying to find a place to be. What? What the problem?
You're gonna actually tune up? I never do that. Maybe I
Wow.
will for a special occasion.
I tell you what, help like anyhow, like playing, even if it's just like a little tweak on a string, I'll take it. That seems mine. That seems worth the trouble.
It absolutely is.
You're right, though, Paul. If I play, nobody's going to notice whether it's tuned or not. It'll be such a disaster that it won't matter.
That was pretty close.
Right, mine. Is that where you really are there?
Who, me?
No, I was wondering if that's really Robert's background where he is.
Oh, yeah, Robert, is that, well, that, you're in front of a picture, right? But is that a picture of your own yard?
A tree I took a picture of, and I'm really, my little, looks like a tornado.
What kind of tree is that? Is that an oleander?
I don't think so. The reason I have it is I saw it and I thought, that's a really nice little tree. So I took a picture and I went to the local nursery. I said, what kind of tree is it? And I pulled it up close for them. They weren't sure. Their best guess was some sort of loquat.
All right.
Now, it's not the loquat that I'm used to seeing for sure, but they said there's more than one variety. They think that's what it is.
Well, all right. I don't see loquats that much. I don't think I know them well enough to know for sure.
Well, after they told me, I went and looked at a couple, and it is very similar. So I think they must be right. They certainly have more reason to be right than I do. Anyway, it's a pretty tree.
Well, what does a loquat taste like?
I don't know if they're even edible.
Oh, all right. I don't know that either. I guess I was jumping conclusions.
Well, thank you for explaining that. I was once in a Zoom meeting and one person kept changing their background. During the day.
Yeah.
So she'd be inside and then she'd be like by a castle in Europe, and we're like, okay, where are you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude.
Well, there's like 5 or 6 that come with the Zoom that you can choose from. But then I accidentally discovered if you choose another one, well, you have to delete one of those, and then it'll let you add another one. And you can anything you got a picture of, you can put back there.
Oh, you have to delete one of those? It's like, I see.
Yeah, they got like 5 or 6, and you just pick the one you like the least and get rid of it, and then you can add one, and you can choose from all your pictures out there and put that one back there.
But you can tell it doesn't do a great job of cutting
No,
that.
it gets fuzzy around the edges, and
Yeah.
you know, that's just real strange how it does that. Yeah,
What,
left is right, and right is left, apparently.
what color is the stuff behind you? Like in real life?
The background is multicolored. It's white mostly. I'd say mostly white. Yeah.
Well,
Like-
so is your hair and beard. So maybe it gets confused because it can't tell the difference between the wall and you.
Maybe. I don't know. I think there's something about a green background. If you do that, I don't know if that's good or bad. I can't remember.
That's what they use in the movies. Must be good.
Green,
Yeah. Hi, Judi.
Yeah, there's Paul has not you, Paul. What's the guy's name? It's not Paul. He's got a Star Wars deal behind him a lot of times. I can't remember his name.
We're all popping in.
Oh, yeah. I know what you're talking. Yeah, we've seen it.
Good evening.
Hey, people.
Hello.
Well,
Hello, everybody.
How you doing, Walter?
Oh, not too badly. Still recovering.
Yeah.
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 Hello? Hello?
hello? Who's that?
Hi.
Hi.
Hello, everybody.
Hi.
Hello, Marty.
Hey, everybody.
Hey.
Marty, are you set up to do your thing?
I think so. I'm going to sure give it the old college try.
All right.
What I'm going to do at the appropriate time is turn this around and point it to my television, which I've got ready to play the song.
You know what? Let me see if I can find some music to the song so we can at least fake playing.
Well, that's what I'm going to do.
Oh, yeah, right.
I'm going to play
It's on
this,
the screen.
this
Yeah.
play-along track.
All right.
Uh-huh.
And I would ask y'all, if you would, when I'm doing that video, we need to see some movement, some
Oh,
animation. So that'll make a better video.
The
This isn't
director
the
is
one
giving
for
demands
Bob, is it?
now.
Yes, this is the one for Bob.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Or,
Because we thought
you know,
we
for
were
the
going to do our thing
the
tomorrow.
video for the Austin Ukulele
Yeah,
Society.
Right. Well, maybe he's already done it.
No, this is just part of it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. This
I'm
is-
collecting pieces for
Okay.
Yeah.
it. And
We're
one of
gonna
the
do our
pieces
piece
we've
tomorrow.
done
Yeah.
the last 2 times, and this one is the Tug Group.
Okay.
And I see the record light on. Is that you, Paul, recording it?
That is me.
Good. So you're that's a detail we got to make sure we do. We capture this.
Yeah, exactly.
No.
What is he doing?
He's
Yeah, and if I'm driving the meeting, I'm liable to forget something simple like
Put 'em
record. When my only
Yeah.
job was to record, there was a decent chance I would remember to do it.
But I think when I see that REC light, that means somebody's recording it, right?
I guess. I'm always been on the recording
Government.
end, so I don't know what it looks like to other people when it's recorded.
Yeah.
Marty, I'm glad you're doing this because I wasn't sure if you wanted us all to submit individual ones, which I was gonna try, but I'm glad to not have to if you're doing it.
Well,
should
you're
do
more
both.
than welcome to submit individually as well. You know,
Yeah,
it's
well,
a better presentation if you submit individually. When it's done like this, all I'm really using is the video
yeah.
because there's such latency, it doesn't sound right. So, but what I'd like you to do, if you would, whether you're actually playing or not, look like you're playing, you know? It doesn't, and the sound you make doesn't make a bit of difference.
Should I try to look happy, or should I do my
That's right.
usual frowny
Let's
face?
see, what does it make you feel my love? So look romantic, if that's possible.
Yeah, you're asking a lot now.
Yeah, I know better than that. So, well, are we ready to try it?
Yeah.
Sounds good.
We want to wait for, see if there's any more participants.
What time is it? It's only 7:03. We should give a couple of minutes. Let's wait till 7:05.
Let me turn this around and I'll fire it up and I'll see if it's looking good enough, you know.
All right.
We'll do a dry run thing here.
Need to see Marty's house.
Yeah, yeah. Let's see.
Judy said has her mic off.
Yeah. And she disappeared. But I'm sure she'll be back. Brenda's mic's off.
Did he say that he was going to give us the words to this thing?
Well,
It should be playing here.
yeah, we hear it. And I'll spotlight you so you're big to most people. So do y'all see it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Let me raise it a little bit. How's that look? Good.
So when we do it for real, I'll do it like Marty's performing. I'll mute everybody except for Marty.
Is that in? For me, it looks backwards, like it's looking in a mirror. Does it look right for you guys?
Oh, it looks
Yes.
correct.
Yeah, it looks fine.
Right.
We can read it, so that's good.
Good. Well, y'all
All right.
tell me when then.
It's
Oh,
7:05. I'm gonna
We're
mute
gonna do it.
everybody. If I can, give me a second to figure out how. Oh wait, that's not the button. Let's see, mute all, and then Marty. Hey Marty, if you can hear me, I'm asking you to unmute, but I can't force you to unmute. Okay, say
All right.
something. Yeah, good.
Hello.
I think we're ready to go.
Is the audio on this playback enough, you think?
It was a second
Before?
ago, I think.
Okay. Well, here we go.
nod if
Everybody
you can
ready?
hear Marty.
and the whole world is on your case. I could offer you a warm embrace to make you feel my love. In the evening shadows and the stars appear, and there is no one there to dry your tears. I could hold you for a million years to make you feel my love. I know you haven't made your mind yet, but I would never do you wrong. I know it from the moment that we met. No doubt in my mind where you belong. I go hungry, I go black and blue. I go crawling down the avenue. Oh, there's nothing that I would do to make you feel my love. The storms are raging on the rolling sea and on the highway of regret. The winds of change are blowing wild and free. You ain't seen nothing like me yet. I could make you happy, make your dreams come true. Nothing that I would do. Go to the ends of the earth to make you feel my love. To make you feel my love.
I can't figure out how to unmute everybody. My normal button that says unmute all is gone. I upgraded Zoom and now the buttons have changed, I guess. Can you unmute yourselves?
Yes, I
Hear me?
did.
I did.
Okay.
Huh. Well, that's not good. I used to be able to, like, unmute everybody.
Yeah.
Some
All
of
right, I
them
guess it'll be your
some
own
of them
job from
probably
here
did
on
what
in.
they did and muted themselves, and that didn't, and you couldn't unmute it.
Well,
Well, I
I
was
used to
gonna-
at least have a button to try to unmute everybody. Walter, you're still muted. I don't know if it's on purpose.
I was
So-
going to tease y'all and say, how come y'all are not applauding? But with the mute problem, it's a moot point.
Walter can't.
Walter, can you not unmute?
I can. Okay. So
There you are.
I guess I can unmute you individually, but there used to be a button that would. And I have a mute all button. I just don't have an unmute all button. So
Hey, Walter, would you go ahead and mute yourself?
Why would I?
I'm teasing you, Walter. I'm sorry. That was cruel,
I
wasn't it?
did that. You'd never hear me again.
Well, somebody told me, depending on what you're on some of them, if you're muted,
There she goes.
Judy, we can't hear you anymore.
Judy, you just made it out.
You
Somebody
disappeared.
muted you.
it was not me.
Now you're muted.
Yeah.
Now you're not. Now
can you
you're
hear me
muted.
now?
The
Yes.
hell can.
Someone told me that if you hold your space bar down, even when you're muted, then while you're holding it down, someone can hear you.
Ah, that's
Oh,
Yeah,
Oh,
I
yeah.
actually I like that feature. That way I can stay muted most of the time, and I just press the space bar to talk.
yeah. Where's the space bar on my iPad?
Oh well, that's not my fault.
Right.
You've seen the guy.
So you want to do an open mic?
Sure.
Sure.
All right, I'm gonna start on the upper left, which is Nancy Wren.
iPad.
All right.
How'd you get to be Nancy, Bob?
Really?
Robert?
I already told this story earlier. I loaned my
Oh.
iPad to my wife, and it came back with her name on there.
Always dangerous. He took over my iPad. Now it's his iPad.
Well, it's got
Yeah.
both of us on it.
Well, it's really just you. No, this has both of us.
All right. Well, be that way. I happen to be next, so I guess I'll go next. All right. So what I'm gonna do is mute everybody, and apparently you're gonna have to unmute yourself just in time to clap. So,
Yeah.
Say that again?
all right, here we go.
Kitty.
I'm not muted.
You will be in a second.
Oh.
Okay. Oh, I could while away the hours, conferring with the flowers, consulting with the rain. And my head I'd be scratching while my thoughts were busy hatching, if I only had a brain. Oh, I'd unravel every riddle for any individual in trouble or in pain. With the thoughts that I'd be thinking I could be another Lincoln if I only had a brain. Oh, I could tell you why the ocean's near the shore. Oh, I could think of things I'd never thought before, and then I'd sit and think some more. Oh, I'd not be just a nothing, my head all full of stuffing, my heart all full of pain. And perhaps I'd deserve you and be even worthy of you if I only had a brain. Perhaps I'd deserve you and be even worthy of you if I only had a brain.
Very good.
Thank you.
Great tune.
Okay, now we'll apply.
This
You can't use the
self-unmuting
space
thing.
bar and clap at the same time.
I guess you could pound on the desk or something.
All right, cool. Barbara.
Hey, is there a way for you to fairly conveniently put up the chords while you're doing that? Because boy, it'd be nice if we were seeing the chords you're playing, so we could, hack along with you a little bit.
I can try to do that. Yeah, that wouldn't be so well, except for the scrolling thing. But yeah, sure, I can do that next time.
We need to think about that,
Yeah.
because I think when we do this open mic, in general, it'd be nice for other people to see the music you play.
It has not occurred to me to ask for the music when other people are playing. I like to just sort of listen along. Sometimes I'll make up something.
I like to attempt to play along.
Yeah. No, that makes sense.
I think
All
if you
right.
have something saved, you can share screen, and there,
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
may do.
In this case,
But like you said, it won't scroll.
right. Yeah, I've got something I could share, and I could even, it's a PDF, so I can even auto scroll. So I could have, I just didn't think to do it. So, yeah, we can start doing it that way. If people have music and they want to.
Well, another way to do it, if we plan ahead enough, would be to put out the music that's coming up for this meeting, and then
We're gonna be that organized.
people could look at it on their screen or what have you. But that takes a lot of coordination, and
Yeah, it
I'm
does.
not
Especially
sure
on a-
anybody's up to it.
several people are on tablets, and it's not easy to do two things at once on
Yeah.
a tablet.
Yeah.
So we can definitely work on. I could share it from here, or you could share it while I'm playing, or something like that.
Yeah, something like that. Okay, just asking.
Yeah. Thanks
So
for
how
bringing
was-
that up.
How was Kevin able to show himself playing and then have the tablet that he had next to him scrolling?
He shared his screen, but I don't know how he also shared his video.
Yeah.
He might have been using that OBS software that he used to make
Yeah.
videos.
Okay.
And I have that installed.
What is
But I don't have-
OBS? Is that a
It's
software?
an open source webcasting kind of a thing, and so it's mostly for live kind of presentations. You can make recordings with it.
Yet another reason we're missing Kevin. That was
Right.
awful nice
Oh,
to be
yeah.
able to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're missing
So
Kevin in lots of ways.
Lots of ways.
Last week, Marty asked us to send him music, and we had a big thing about what format, and any format. So I sent him his songs, and I was just wondering if you got them, and then could they be used like that?
Uh-oh. I don't remember getting them from you.
Oh, you didn't get them. I sent them
well,
to mlp@flash.net.
Well, that's the right address, but I don't
Maybe
remember
you
getting them. I
Didn't know.
got a, well, was it yours the one that was the funny, somebody had a funny song that was,
That was mine.
yeah, that one I got. And
Yeah.
I think I can,
Well, I sent Trouble in Mind in a different key other than the one that was given to us. It's the same song, but in a different key. And then I sent Roll Along Prairie Moon, and I did two of them. One of them was a JPEG file, because I had to scan it, and the other was some file that I didn't even know what it was. So I didn't want to stick you with a file I didn't even know what it was, but you should have two messages about that. And I don't know if we can use either one of them, because it's not a PDF and it's not a Word. And that's why I wanted to know, because if you scan, you wind up with some pretty weird files.
I could definitely show a JPEG. That
Mary-
would be fine.
You can.
Mary Beth, what is your
Jane.
email address?
Well, these were coming from MJANEFORD, kind of pretty off at grandecom.net. I mean, it's pretty obvious. It's
Okay.
it's got so much
what we can-
information in it.
What we can do is, I'll just turn this thing around. We'll do it just like we did, on the last song.
So you got them then? You
Well, I
just
got
had
one of them.
one of them. Which one
Well,
did you get?
I just found one.
Found.
The other one's probably in there. What I'm saying, I get so much junk email. I must have overlooked it, Mary Jane. I'm sorry.
Deleted my stuff.
I
Well, I
can,
can send them again.
Marty, I can let you share your screen.
Not,
Yeah, well, I mean, we don't have to do it tonight. If you don't have the files tonight, those are the songs I was going to do tonight, though. And
know what I'm telling you.
I had something on, and some of this stuff, I don't even have anything worth, such a trashy looking song sheet. I'm ashamed for anybody to see it.
what I'm telling you is I think I can get it up on the screen here.
All right.
Oh, you did?
Yeah. Here it is. No, you can't. I can't share this screen, Paul, because I'm on the iPad right here,
I got you.
and the other is on my other computer.
Okay.
But we can do it like that.
Oh, okay.
See, you're actually looking at my computer screen now.
Okay, cool.
Is that clear enough and big enough for everybody?
That's fine.
Well, then let's do it that way.
So that looks like Trouble in Mind.
That's when he has to.
Okay, I'm just going to use my own,
Yeah.
because I can't really see that very well, but I've got a nice big one.
Okay.
for me. Oh, well, I don't know. Is it my turn yet? Maybe it's not even.
Let's
Well, let's just
make
make it
it
your
your turn since
Oh.
we're already
Yeah.
set up here.
Okay.
Makes sense. Since
All
it's
right.
already there.
All right. Yeah. Well, I've got to go get the kazoo.
Permission to get out of order, Commander.
So this is the same old Trouble in Mind that Kevin gave, but I didn't want to try to do the chords the way he did them because it makes it 3 times as hard to type all those brackets. I typed it up from scratch, and so the chords are on top of the words, and then I'm going to do one instrumental chorus on the kazoo. You know, so the order is just a little tiny bit different than Kevin's, but it's pretty much the same order.
Okay, hold on a second. Let me mute everybody.
He didn't have the instrumental chorus in there. And what I consider to be the trouble in mind, the chorus is just that very first Trouble in Mind stanza. And then that one gets repeated. The rest of them don't get repeated. So
Okay.
I call them verses.
Just a second. Let me mute everybody. Okay, we're ready to hear you.
Okay. Trouble in mind, I'm blue, but I won't be blue always, 'cause that sun is gonna shine in my back door someday. I'm going down to the river, I'm gonna take me a rocking chair, and if the blues don't leave me, I rock on away from here. Trouble in mind, that's true, I have almost lost my mind. Life ain't worth living, I feel like I should Trouble in mind, I'm blue. My poor heart is healing slow. I've never had such trouble in my whole life before. I'm gonna lay my head on some lonesome railroad line and let that 219 special ease my troubled mind. Trouble in mind, I'm blue, but I won't be blue always, 'cause that sun is gonna shine in my back door. That sun is gonna shine in my back door. That sun is gonna shine in my back door someday.
Well, she can do Trouble in Mind.
Some people got unmuted.
Yeah, some people
and
got
some-
unmuted and some didn't. And Paul didn't.
Well, they didn't disturb anything.
This is complicated.
Their breathing slow.
So I found a button that can ask everybody to unmute. I can't force anybody to unmute,
But
but
you
that
just
doesn't do
unmuted
anything to my
everybody.
own muteness.
Your own muteness.
Barbara, do you want to play something?
Okay, I'll try something. I started it today. I thought of it today, but it's the song 50 Miles of Elbow Room. Does anyone know that song?
Oh, sounds
It's a bluegrass / gospel song. I think it was written around 1930. And it's the difficult 3 chords for Marty, G, D, and C. If you want it, it's in the key of G. I haven't printed it out. I mean,
Thank you.
if you'd like to play along, it's G, D, and C.
Hold on 1 second. Let me mute everybody. Okay, we're ready.
Okay, 50 miles of elbow room. 1,200 miles, its length and breadth, foursquare city stands. Its gem-set walls of jasper shine, not made by human hands. 100 miles, its gates are wide, abundant entrance there, with 50 miles of elbow room on either side to spare. When the gates swing wide on the other side, just beyond the sunset sea, there'll be room to spare as we enter there. Room for you and me, for the gates are wide on the other side. Flowers ever bloom on the right hand, on the left hand, 15 miles of elbow. Sometimes I'm cramped and crowded, long for elbow room. I want to reach for altitude, where fair flowers bloom. It won't be long till I shall pass into that city fair, with 50 miles of elbow room on either side to spare. When the gates swing wide on the other side, just beyond the sunset sea, there'll be room to spare as we enter there. Room for you and for me, for the gates are wide on the other side. The flowers ever bloom on the right hand, on the left hand, 15 miles of elbow room, for the gates are wide on the other side. Where the flowers ever bloom on the right hand, on the left hand, 15 miles of elbow
Very nice.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
That was great.
Thank you. I just heard that on the radio this week, and I'd heard it before, and I thought, well, maybe I'll try that one.
Turned out great.
One of my favorite
good
gospel
song.
songs.
Mimi, you got something?
I do have something,
Fantastic.
and I wrote some lyrics to the tune Daisy Bell, also known as Bicycle Built for Two.
Oh,
And
Cool.
it's called Daisy Bell and Harry in the Era of COVID-19, and it starts with a little kazoo solo.
Nice. Let me mute everybody.
Now I got that one. If you want me to put it up on the screen, I think I can find that one. Let me
Go
see if
ahead.
I can. Well, I got to hunt for it. Hang on.
That's it.
Where did I put it?
Well, don't make promises you can't keep.
Well, sorry.
That's
I
okay.
think you're gonna have to go without me.
All right.
It's okay.
It was a cute song. I really liked it.
All right. Well,
Hold
Here we
on a
go.
second.
I'm gonna get my tuning note.
Wait, Wait, where'd you go? Oh, there you are. Mimi, I'm having to ask you to unmute. I can't force you to unmute.
Right. Okay. This is my debut performance on the kazoo, and in fact, it's practically my first time playing it. I just got it and I played it once or twice. So here we go. Harry, Harry, I have to talk to you. I'm half crazy from the sound of your kazoo, and I dare not even mention the headache and the tension that strike my brain when you start playing your damn ukulele too. Daisy, Daisy, I do what I have to do, 'cause life ain't easy stuck in the house with you. Permit me my small pleasure, or go back to your mother. It's that or grin and join right in, and the music will make me too. Harry, Harry, I got news for you. I'm not leaving, and you'll do what I tell you to. I don't like to disparage, but you test the bonds of marriage. It's not suspicion, you're no musician, so find a new hobby, do. Thank you.
That was great.
I
Thank
think
you for the laugh.
That was very funny.
Isn't it funny
That
how
was really
kazoos
great.
are always brought up in the context of headaches and misery?
Now, wait. Don't throw me in that bus. I like the kazoo. You can always have more kazoo. I'm more like Harry, less like.
Well, you're
Need more cowbell.
More cowbell. More cowbell.
I like cowbells.
Oh, that was great. Thank you. Great lyrics.
For more
Were you able to see them?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that worked pretty well. You even scrolled when it was right time.
Yeah, I tried to.
Gary and Paulette.
Okay.
Oh, fantastic. Yeah. All right. Hold on a second. Okay, you're ready to go.
Okay, we wrote this over the weekend. It's called The Kevin Goes to Heaven Blues. Okay. He was a big man with a big heart, but it was time for him to go. He was a big man with a big voice, and you know we loved him so. Kevin stepped up to to St. Peter and said, well, this is a surprise. I was working on my playing, and now I'm rising through the skies. Give my love to all who stayed down in that land with lots of woe. Give a hug to my sweet Karen and my son. I love him so. He told Peter it was too soon. There were songs he had to sing, but old Peter, he just smiled, 'cause he'd heard everything. Pete said, Kevin, you are needed. There's a crowd here wants to play. Angels hearing all your strumming, and they want to start today. Pete said, Kevin, don't you worry. You've a crown here made of gold. And as for singing and for playing, we have ukes up here, you know.
Wow.
Very good.
That was great. That was great, Paulette.
Thanks for doing that.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Would you mind sending those words?
Oh, sure.
Sure.
Yeah.
I think everybody'd like to have that.
Hard to hear.
Yeah. It was.
Yeah.
When I finished it, I sang it, and we both started crying.
Yeah. I don't know how you made it through, but you sang well.
Thank you.
Maybe next time we'll remember to push the scroll button on the, on the pad. Haven't gotten that down yet.
Judy, you want to play something?
Well, yes. No, but I will.
Great.
Brenda, I think you did this before, or everybody does this, so I'll try.
Hold on a second. Let me mute everybody else.
It's okay by me. You'll probably be better at it.
Judy, I can't unmute you. You have to unmute yourself.
Okay.
Okay, cool.
This might have been better that way. Okay.
All right.
That was great.
I decided if I was going to
Well
wait
done. Well done.
I would never
Very
do
well
it.
done.
Walter, you're up.
Okay. going to play an old song that comes from Uncle Dave Macon. Spirit of
Okay.
There you are, Walter.
Just 1 second. Okay, you're ready.
You can hear me now?
Yes.
Okay. This is the Morning Blues. Been in business, been in love, used to fly high like a turtle dove. Had the blues many a time, just a girl on a poor boy's mind. Got the morning blues, oh so bad. Honey, come and kiss me, the worst I've ever had. Oh, honey, come and kiss me, they're the worst I've ever had. A nickel's worth of grease, dime's worth a lard. Would buy more, but the times are too hard. There ain't no need for me to work too hard, 'cause I can live off the chickens in my neighbor's yard. Got the morning blues, oh so bad. Oh, honey, come and kiss me, they're the worst I've ever had. Oh, honey, come and kiss me, the worst I've ever had. Woke up this morning with a pain in my head, so I crawled right back in bed. Alone in the morning make you feel so sad. Lonesome blues make you feel so bad. Got the morning blues, oh so bad. Oh, honey, won't you kiss me? That's the worst I've ever had. Honey, come and kiss me. They're the worst I've ever had.
Walter, you are the king of the kazoo.
Yeah, that was great.
Walter,
It's a funny thing to be the king of.
Well, it's good to be king, right?
Walter, where do you find these songs? I mean, do you go? You have a
Great
website.
song.
You always get these really old, obscure songs that are you do great with them. Do you have a website you go to, or what?
Well, I'll tell you where I got that one. It's not that hard. It's from it's from Jim Kweskin and the Jug Band's Greatest Hits. It's just called Morning Blues.
Gary, you want to play something?
Yeah. Let's stick with the morning motif here.
All right, cool. Let me
Morning,
meet everybody.
okay. All right.
Okay, you're ready to go.
All right. Morning has broken like the first morning. Blackbird has spoken like the first bird. Praise for the singing, praise for the morning, praise for the springing, fresh from the word. Let's try that again. Still working on it.
Very nice.
Nice.
Yeah, the finger picking was great.
Thank you.
Brenda, you want to play something?
Okay, I've been working on this and I've almost got it. We'll see.
All right, hold on one second.
Wish we could.
Brenda, I can't force you to unmute it, but I can ask you to unmute. There you go.
Okay, how about that?
That's good.
Like I said while I was muted, I've been working on this. We don't know if it's quite done yet, but we'll try it anyway. I found I saw a new website that you had used, druke.com, and I found this Angel from Montgomery. Okay, here we go. I am a woman named after my mother. My old man is another child that's grown old. If dreams were lightning and thunder desire, this old house would have burned down a long time ago. Make me an angel, fly from Montgomery. Make me a postcard of an old roadie home. Just give me one thing that I can hold on to believe in this living is a hard way to go. When I was a young boy, I had me a pal. He weren't much to look at, just a free random man. But that was a long time, no matter how I tried. The years just flow by like a broken dam. Make me an angel that flies from Montgomery. Make me a postcard of Montgomery home. Just give me one thing that I can hold on to believe in this living is a hard way to go. Okay, that's probably enough of that. Thank you.
That was good.
Well done.
Didn't John Prine sing that?
I believe
Yes,
so.
he did. A lot better too.
Yeah.
Bonnie Raitt.
Oh,
And Bonnie Raitt, and they did it together. They was their duet of that was very good.
Marty, you got a song for us?
Yeah,
Oh,
I
fantastic.
got a Billy Joe Shaver song. Unfortunately, I don't have it set up where I can share it. But I thought of Kevin when I saw this, and it's I'm Gonna Live Forever by Billy Joe Shaver.
Cool. Hold on a second. I'll mute everybody. Marty. I can't force you. I don't know why some people I can unmute and other people I just have to ask to unmute. All right, there you go.
Karen and I were talking about, life after death and those kinds of thoughts. And we pretty much concluded that no matter what you think about things, people live on forever in their memories. And so I thought about that when I saw this song. I'm gonna live forever. I'm gonna cross that river. I'm gonna catch tomorrow night. You're gonna wanna hold me just like I always told you. You're gonna miss me when I'm gone. Nobody here will ever find me, but I will always be around. Just like the songs I leave behind me, I'm gonna live forever. You fathers and you mothers, good to one another, try to raise you. Don't let the darkness take them, don't let them feel forsaken, just lead them safely to the light. When this whole world is blown asunder, and all the stars fall from the sky, remember someone really loves you. We'll live forever, you and I. I'm gonna live forever. I'm gonna cross that river. I'm gonna catch tomorrow night. I'm gonna live forever. I'm gonna cross that river. I'm gonna catch tomorrow night. That's it.
Thank you, Marty.
I like that song.
Yeah, that was great, Marty. Thank you.
If I die first, I want that one at my memorial.
Don't do that.
Steve Strings, you're last.
But not least.
I've got nothing to sing today or play today.
All right.
I do have some toys though.
All right. Well, tell us about it.
I acquired this new Donner. This week I did an unboxing video on it. And the week before I unboxed a horse ukulele.
Mm-hmm.
And I built a guitar. You see that?
Yeah. You did all that this week?
Busy man.
Yeah.
Unlike the little Texas cutout.
I made this one without using a saw.
Wow.
I just used the drill, 2 screwdrivers, and some pliers.
That's amazing.
How did you make the Texas without a saw?
A drill. I
Wow.
just had the silhouette of Texas and I drilled around the edge
Cool.
and just punched it out, then took an emery
Impressive.
board. Yeah,
Is
that's my
that,
latest build.
is
This is a
that,
poplar neck.
does that have frets?
No, this is a fretless slide. Yeah, it's a slide. It is a piezoelectric pickup in it though. It can be plugged in.
Okay.
Anyway, I'll be doing a video on it, posting it probably tomorrow. You can see it on my channel.
Cool.
Cool.
Marty, question. We're going to bring some food over to Karen, but we don't know Karen and we don't have her phone number or anything. We've got the address, but I thought I'd give her a call or send her an email to let her know we were coming.
How about I just send her phone number to the tug group?
That sounds
You on the
good.
tug? You're on the tug list?
There he is.
Lamar
I
list,
haven't.
or
I
the-
still haven't
the
been
Baca
able to
list?
get onto it. So anyway, yeah.
Have you tried recently? I sent that email
Yeah,
explaining
I
how.
tried after you sent me all that, and it didn't work. So I guess.
Okay, I'll see if I
try
can do it for you. I don't think I can, but I'll give it a try.
Or just send it to me again, and I'll try again.
All right.
Well, how do I get to you then? I don't know that I know your address.
Well, I can give it to you right now.
Let me
Or you
figure
can
out where
send
I'm going
it-
to put it.
Yeah.
You can send it to me and I'll forward it.
Yeah, you
to
can
her.
send it to Gary because Gary's
I
I
on
don't
the
know that I've
tug.
got yours.
Well, he's on the tug thing though, so
Oh,
yeah,
well, that's what I was getting at.
right,
If I can send it to Tug, then you
right.
can get it
That'll
that way.
work. Yeah, that'll
But
work.
there's Tug, and then there's Lamar Ukes and
Yeah.
Baca Ukes, and some of
Right.
us are from different places.
Yeah. Well,
I'll just
for
send it to
Lamar,
all of it.
I get the Lamar Luke stuff, but I don't get anything else. And I tried to sign up for the tug. So he gets he gets everything. When I tried to get the tug thing,
Well, he's
I
special.
wouldn't do it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he's special. Anyway, but if you put it on the tug site, he'll get it, and that'll work. Thank you.
You bet.
Marty, can I mention something about when I called the guy at Westminster? Is this a good time?
Sure.
I don't know how many of us were involved with going to Westminster. I know about 5 of us right now.
Yep, number of us.
So just coincidentally, I know from church actually, the director of the 3rd floor where we'd go, but just coincidentally. And so I called him to find out, how they were doing and to tell them about Kevin. So they are just now trying to figure out how to do entertainment after 3 months of everybody being all,
Yeah, I noticed in your email you said they're doing it from the courtyard apparently.
Well, yeah, and so there are 2. We would have 2 options someday if we wanted to continue. I mean, someday during this COVID-19 thing. One of them is they have and I already sent an email to Marty about this, but they have their own TV station internally apparently.
Weird.
So if we had any videos, I think of that we wanted to send them, then we could be on the Westminster. Those could be on the Westminster TV and broadcast to everybody, not just the 2nd or 3rd floor. So that's an option, and we may already be set up for that now in terms of in my mind, we might have some videos, like that we've done here or something that we could just send on as an option. And the other one, which he wasn't sure if this would be too good for us because we don't necessarily have amplification, but they have started having musicians. And when you use the word musicians, I'm like, musicians, okay. But anyway, they have started having musicians.
Speak for yourself.
Well, okay, I am. Yeah, I am. I'd mute myself. I could mute myself during the courtyard thing. So what they do for that is mostly they have people come to their balconies or open their windows if they're on the 1st floor. And the musicians are like in the courtyard area. But he didn't know they'd be able to hear us, being ukuleles, because we don't have amplification. That's another option. Plus, it's going to be hot.
They're going to the senior place.
So, and he wasn't in a rush for us to do it. He was saying he was working a 60-hour week. because a lot of the nurses, for example, have had kids that they have to stay home for, so they've been short-staffed. So I just, that's an option for us. I just wanted you to know I would like to stay connected somehow if possible, but there's no hurry.
Well, that kind of brings up another thought. Kevin he was just beginning this theme of us doing individual videos since we're all COVID trapped. And I know Paul's done a number of them. Kevin did a whole bunch. I did one. And do we want to, that would be a good venue for us to collect some of those and compile them together and play them for the Westminster group. Would we have interest in doing that? Does anybody in this group want to do videos of some of their songs?
Yeah, I think
we
we
were
did
planning-
one, and we were planning on doing another one, and then everything happened, and we kind of took the wind out of our sails. But
Well, what I could do is, I got this video stuff that I do, and I could collect them into aggregate them into a program. That wouldn't be too difficult. I'm not going to commit a great deal of time to it, but stacking them together and saying, okay, Westminster,
Right.
here's our presentation. That would be okay.
Do you want me to find out, like, if they're talking about 15 minutes or half an hour or what, because maybe they just want a 5-minute thing. I don't know.
Well, that'd be good, but
Yeah.
why don't we say everybody that wants to submit a video, of themselves.
So
Anyway,
Okay.
yeah, sure. Let's submit videos anyway. But I'd suggest take one of the videos we already have and see if
Yeah.
Westminster can use it
right.
That's a
however
good
they
idea.
want to use it.
Like we've already got some of you and me and Kevin and Gary and Paulette.
I did a
Right.
couple too.
What?
Okay,
What?
well-
Walter, we've got several Walters.
Yeah, that's right.
They're good.
Yeah, I would like both. Let's use some of what we already have, but I think that's a good thing for us to keep working on. I think we do better. We learn more when we perform.
That's true.
Yes.
Yeah, I totally agree with that.
We really appreciate you guys keeping this going because
Well,
it really
Yes,
helps.
good. Now, as far as a place to put it, I've got that shared website for the Austin Ukulele Society. We could put it in there.
Mm-hmm.
Let me do this. I'll make a shared folder for Tug video submissions and send it to the group.
Okay.
And, if you feel like making a video, stick it in there.
Okay.
Does Westminster in particular have any interest in seeing the chords on screen, or they just want to see a video of any kind?
I don't think in the nursing home they're not able to. Well, no, that's not true. Actually, some of them.
Well, Paul, I don't know if you ever went, but
I didn't.
okay, so Kevin played percussion instruments, and that would be how they would participate, would be percussion instruments. There was one guy who played the ukulele, and it was more of a sing-along with songbooks, but I think to start out with, if we just had the videos, because if they're, and as to Mimi's point, we sang at 2 floors, and one of them was more like Alzheimer's patients, and they were,
That was the nursing, and the other one was assisted living.
yeah.
Yep. And the themes were always songs they would know,
Yeah.
popular stuff in their day.
Yeah, and it was really like 2 chord. We had started with the 1 or 2 chord songs, and the most I think we did was 3, right?
Yeah, but the thing, to me, those presentations originally were geared towards seeing if they would play with us.
Yeah.
And then that never did really work.
Yeah.
They would sing occasionally, but even then, not all of them would sing.
We had better participation when we went to the village at the Triangle.
Oh, did you?
Yeah,
That was a different group.
Yes. But I think was it a nursing group or was it I don't know what
I
kind
think
of.
it was sort of like an assisted living where, some of them are memory care,
Right.
but they seem to be a lot more lucid than some of the other groups.
And they were more engaged. But the assisted living at Westminster, they were very lucid and with it. And they enjoyed.
Yeah, when we went to that lunch with some of those folks, they were with it and appreciative. But you know, that was a different bunch than we initially met. But does anybody know or had any information? Did anybody communicate with Baca people? They were going to let us come back pretty soon. Of course, they don't know anything about Kevin's death. So,
Well, Robert, I think we got a volunteer.
yeah, down the road from me, I'll go talk to him. I know the lady's name.
There's a guy named Kent that is supposed to be from the Baca group. Kevin said that Kent, you remember him? He would come to these Tuesday sessions. He hasn't been maybe in a couple of weeks, but he was a regular for a while, and he was with the Baca group.
Yeah.
Does anybody know if the Lamar Senior Center group was told?
They're on the list.
On the email.
I mean, when Marty sent out his stuff, he sent it out to the Baca group and the Lamar group,
Yeah.
you know, and the Tug group.
Well, I really didn't know whether that was the participants and not the management of the Lamar Center or
Yeah.
not, you know, so.
Well, I thought there were 3 separate groups, and that's why Kevin always used those 3 email addresses to notify us of anything that was important. Like,
I was
But
just
do you
wondering
think-
if the center itself had been notified.
That's
Yeah.
what I was
oh,
asking.
the center. Oh, I don't know about that. I thought it was just the group of people.
Because
Yeah,
I don't
she's
think, yeah,
She's asking if the management of the
right.
Lamar Center knows about it.
Because I'm sure Kevin was volunteering his time and everything, so I doubt that they'll be able to keep doing the lessons. But anyway,
No telling.
But you know what we could do? If we're going to put together a video of 15 minutes or so for Westminster, it wouldn't be a huge job. Just tell other nursing home facilities around town, we've got this. Would you like to play it?
yeah.
You know, seems like a pretty easy way to hopefully brighten people's day a little bit.
I'll mention it to Baca groups. I'll go for Mark and see if they're interested or not. But the lady's name is Dawn, who runs
Good.
that. I'll find out.
Somebody want to volunteer some song titles to make recordings of? We can put up a list of songs we want to do, and then people could claim them.
I'll attempt to do This Land Is Your Land.
You can't go wrong with Woody Guthrie stuff.
Yeah.
There you go.
We could do the Choo Choo Chaboogie one again. They would
Ooh, I
probably
like that one.
that one.
That's a really good song.
Yeah.
Well, are you thinking about the senior song list, like individual videos of those songs? I mean, there's so many songs in
I'm
our.
not familiar with that
The
list.
senior song list, I think, would be a good idea.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, that's
You know,
what
record some
what
things on
Kevin
there.
thought they liked, they knew was this on the senior song list, and he had just printed it out and sent it out to us.
So I haven't been going to those. I'm not familiar with that list. Can somebody email it to Tug just so I have a list of those titles?
I just had, he gave us paper copies. I don't know if he ever gave us.
Well, I saw one, I keep all my old emails. Very rarely do I delete one of these because it always seems like it's something I might want to go back to, all those videos. And one of them
Yeah, so maybe-
a copy of all the songbooks, like the spring songbook and the senior songbook. And I might be able to find it.
I'll look for it too. I haven't deleted any of those emails, so I'll see if I can find
Yeah,
it.
I bet it's right
Yeah,
there
I thought there was a
on our own
PDF file of it.
emails.
Yeah.
Unless we
Yeah.
deleted it.
I was looking for it on the Tug website at one point, but I don't think I found it. But I bet it's in the, yeah, I can search
I'll
it.
look too. I don't know if I have it, but I'll look too. Somebody will find it.
Yeah. Gary says
Good
it's on
songs. I think those would be because I think he particularly chose those because he thought they would fit the group.
Yeah.
Mhm.
They liked them.
Yeah, well, as soon as you started talking about videos, I started thinking about Dirty Old Town and songs that I'd been working on recently. And no, wait, man, this might not be the best thing for the seniors. Depress the hell out of me. But the senior group,
Hey,
they
there's a
might
senior,
play.
several senior songbooks on the Tug website.
Then there might be, but
Yeah, I bet it is. Sure.
I would expect
Website.
Well, I just found an email with Senior Sing 1 and Senior Sing 2
that's it.
with a list of,
That's it.
of
Yeah.
things.
Yeah.
What's the date on that email, Brenda?
Hold on.
Well, hang on a second.
It's-
I've got it
it's-
here. It's on the website.
It's on Tug website?
Yeah. So I'll just send one out right now.
That'll be good.
Thank you.
And I have printed versions of them because I was doing those senior Westminster things in the village. I was a regular until we got kicked out because of the virus.
Well, we spent February getting his mother into an assisted living facility, so we were thinking of doing it around the middle of March, when everything finally calmed down.
Oh.
So much for that.
Oh.
Yeah, it's interesting with the Baca Center. They told me that we could start back soon, but we couldn't sing. And I was surprised. They said you can't play ukulele, but you can come back.
That may be an editorial statement, Bob.
Play the face mask on.
I didn't realize our singing was that bad.
Have to do all instrumentals.
Yeah. Can we hum?
Only with your mouth closed. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm looking at a Senior sing along video here, and you've got three or four of them, maybe five. Well, actually more than that.
Well, there's a bunch
There's
of them.
12 of
10-minute
them in there.
sing-alongs.
Oh.
That would be great to send them.
We should get all
Hey,
that stuff organized.
If anybody can check their email, it ought to be there right now. The senior songbook 1 and 2.
Great. Thank you.
It's like book 1 is Ain't We Got Fun, Buffalo Gals, Daisy Bell, How Much Is That Doggy in the Window, Jambalaya, just that kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Good old standards.
So are you saying that we should go ahead and start recording some of these songs?
I think that'd be fun. Now,
Yeah.
Kevin has already done, see you, Steve. Kevin's already done some of them.
Yeah, he's done
Find out which
quite a
ones are
number
done,
of them,
which
but
ones aren't.
it was just him, not everybody else.
Yeah, if you go to that, the website, it's
Yeah,
got, it's got one that's side by side, No Susanna, and then he's got Oh
Yeah.
Boy, Blue Suede Shoes, In the
Yeah.
Jailhouse Now.
That's the one I'm looking at.
He's got sing along 1 through looks like 11.
1 through 11, right.
2 or
Yeah.
3 songs per sing along. So he's got a bunch of that. We got plenty.
Right.
We can
Sounds
put it
like
for one of
there's
just
a
a
lot
Kevin.
of songs on videos. I mean, what do we need to do any more for? We've got this many.
Right.
Well, I mean, the ones that he's talking about are the ones just Kevin singing,
Yeah.
and
What's wrong
it's
with
got the lyrics up here.
Yeah, well, what type of a video are you looking for? I mean, I'm real reluctant to do a video because, for one, I don't know how to do it, and two, I think my voice might be so bad that nobody would want to listen to it without anybody else singing.
That's not true.
Well, I listened to some of those videos that Paul made in the very beginning, like verse 2, and I just went,
Well, the problem is with this COVID thing,
singing.
we don't have any other options. We can't get together.
And then
to
I
sing.
finally felt like I was improving toward as I went along, you know, or maybe I was just getting used to the sound of